Are we live?
Hey everyone, welcome to the first ever episode of Drafting Place. This is our new show where we select our favorite Disney products in various categories. We're starting off with our favorite Disney sports movies. So Kyle, Doobie, Benji, and I are going to be drafting our favorite Disney sports movies. First, we have to set the draft order though. Kyle, you want to get us set up?
Sure. Well, actually, should we announce our team names before
We should do our team names.
All right.
Let's start with you, Doobie. What's your team?
I am Doobie's Once Upon a Dream team.
Nice. I will be representing the Los Angeles Burbanks of Springfield.
Yeah, I was not as creative as you two guys. I'm just the box office Bengals.
And Benji is unprepared. All right.
Yeah. I spent the last 10 minutes trying to think of a name.
Right? Am I the only one that's going to update my avatar?
I thought you said we should keep it as a real name.
Yeah, but then I decided that I could update it.
All right. I'll change it after we select people. So
Okay.
Let's start with you, Doobie. So you roll a 7.
And by the way, my name is Doobie Mosley. I'm the co-founder of Laughing Place, and I'm very honored to be a part of the debut of Drafting Place.
And I'm Kyle. I do stuff. And I have a number of 8. Benjamin, you will have 6. And Matt, so Mack will go first, followed by me, then Doobie, and then Ben.
All right, so we got Mack, Kyle, Doobie, Ben. All right. Oh, we reordered everything here. Okay.
I wanted to put it in the order of the draft. By the way, up there is Mack. What's your position with LP?
I'm Mack, and I do less stuff than Kyle.
All right. And there's Benji, who doesn't do a whole lot except get his chin covered up by his name there. There you go. All right. So how's this work? Someone want to give a quick rundown on what topic it is today and what we're doing?
Yeah, like we did before already. Where were you?
Well, let's show the selection. Let's show our draft board so people have a better idea of what we're going to be doing here.
Yeah, so we have a whole list of Disney sports movies here, Disney and Fox, so everything under the Disney umbrella, which at this point feels like everything. So we're going to pick our favorite sports movies. It'll be a snake draft, not a spider draft.
What's the spider draft? Never mind.
So in the second round, Ben will have the first pick, and then we will snake back and forth.
It's like a switchback. It's a switchback draft.
A switchback. Yeah, there you go. So I have the first pick.
Before you make your pick, I think Doobie has a sounder for once you're ready to make your selection.
Oh my goodness, how could I be so daring? I like to mention this, that we're live right now. If anyone's watching, we're happy for you to participate. Yay, boo. Just give us your comments on how bad a job you think Benji's doing. We appreciate that. But I believe that Mack has it. Do you have your pick ready, Mack?
I do have. The pick is in.
Oh, wait, we got to boo Doobie first. Don't we have to start by booing Doobie?
Why are we booing Doobie?
Because don't we always boo the guy in charge?
The commissioner, yeah, you get booed.
Okay.
Boo, Doobie, boo. Okay.
All right, so this is an easy pick because not only is it the best Disney sports movie, it's the best sports movie. I'm taking Remember the Titans.
I figured that was going to go early.
Yeah.
It was on my draft board, but I figured it wouldn't.
I've never seen Remember the Titans. Is it any good?
I refuse to believe that was a true statement.
That was a true statement. I've never seen Revenge of the Titans. No. It's not called Revenge of the Titans. What's it called?
Remember the Titans.
Remember the Titans.
They are the Titans, mighty, mighty Titans.
Yes, it's a hilarious movie. It is an emotional movie. It's the best. It's the best sports movie. Doobie, you should probably just stop this right now and just go watch it.
Is it is it in the Clash of the Titans universe?
I believe it's a tie-in, very loosely related.
I need to see it because his son's a pretty good actor. I saw Tenet, and he's not bad at all. All right, good pick. Good pick. I'm going to remove that from my draft board because it was high on my board.
Yeah. Do we need to play the sounder every time I make a pick, or are we just gonna?
I think we can do it for the first one. Is your pick in, Kyle?
My pick is in. I'm going with Cool Runnings.
Wow.
It's funny, it's heartwarming, and it doesn't follow the classic sports movie beats to a T. So got the great John Candy in it. It was definitely one of my favorites as a kid and continues to be.
It's a good movie. I did not expect it to go this early.
Yeah, I'm a little surprised. I know people who like it a lot. By the way, maybe we should mention, what the end result of this is.
Yeah, so we're gonna put up a poll on our, I guess just on Twitter, right? Is probably where we'll be putting it. So you guys can vote for who you think did the best, put together the best team of Disney sports movies here.
Yeah, I know Cool Runnings. I mean, people that like it really, really like it. So that's a good pick, Kyle. I don't think that's a bad pick at all.
My team sees pride. It sees power. I'll stop there.
So am I on the clock now?
You are on the clock.
All right. My pick is in. No, it's not. It's the opposite of in. I'm debating between two hockey movies here.
Oh, interesting.
But I think I'm going to go with the one Disney fans love more, even though it is actually the inferior movie, and I've also never seen it, and that would be The Mighty Ducks.
Wow.
The Mighty Ducks is my pick. I'm very looking forward to the sequel series on Disney Plus, starring Lauren Graham Cracker and Emilio Estevez.
I think I agree with you that it is the inferior of the hockey movies. So,
but fans love it.
That's true. It is a popular movie, that's for sure. That's going to win you some votes.
It started it all. It turned into a real hockey franchise.
That's right.
It's true. It's a good point.
The only one on the list that can say that because the other one worked the other way.
Right. That's a good one too.
Didn't the Sacramento Airbuds also come from the movie? Wasn't that? Did I have that wrong?
And I'm pretty sure there's a Lightning McQueen in NASA by now, or not NASCAR by now.
All right, Benji, branded content faces on the clock.
Okay, I feel like there's a lot of good movies here, but I feel like my first pick has to be based on a true story. And I'm going to go with the sports story to end all sports story. I'm going to go with Miracle.
Good pick.
Yeah, that is a good pick.
That is a great movie.
So cold weather sports really winning the day so far.
I can guarantee you Miracle would not have gotten back to you. That was going to be my next pick.
Yeah. Getting the first pick, it's like at the NBA draft where it's like the first pick is the obviously leaps and bounds better than the second pick. You really scored that with Remember the Titans.
Yeah, I was really happy about that one.
I didn't even have that on my draft board. Am I really missing something with this movie?
You absolutely are.
I also take this little break before Benji makes his second selection to mention the wild cards you see down there. While we do have an official list of movies that we could pick from, our teams are welcome to go outside of that. They'll have to justify their choice. And if they do choose something that wasn't on our original list, we will put a wild card there. But yeah, as long as their pick is deemed eligible, they'll be able to make it.
I've got a wild card I'm going with later. I'm saving it because I know no one else is picking it, but it's going to be worth a lot of points with the viewers out there.
Interesting. I'm excited for that.
Okay. My turn again?
Yes.
Yeah. Can I ask you a question of the guys real quick?
Yeah.
Do you believe in miracles?
Yes.
Okay.
There can be miracles when you believe. It's from a different studio movie.
Fun fact: when they when you watch it on Disney Plus, instead of Al Michaels doing the broadcasting now, it's actually Oswald the Lucky Rabbit.
Doobie, is that a fun fact or is that just a fact?
That's just a fact, and it's not even that. Actually. Right. Second pick.
Now that I got my real movie out of the way, I'm going with the one that started it all, birthed the franchises to end all franchises, Air Bud.
Heard
See,
it coming.
that's where you let your heart get in the way of winning. No one cares about Air Bud except for you because you're such a dog guy.
Hey, I will say I watched Air Bud a lot when I was younger. I really liked that movie. It's been a while, though. I will say that.
Yeah, check it out again, Matt. All right.
Doobie's back on the clock.
I had my picks here, but I don't know. I'm being swayed on draft day. You're not supposed to do that. You're supposed to do your research and then stick with it. But I'm being swayed.
You're going to end up with Johnny Manziel.
No, I found out that one of these movies, their teammates didn't come to their birthday. I made the same joke 2 days ago, and it still took you that long to get it.
Yeah, because there's the movies I love, but that's not the.
Cut sports jokes. That's what our audience loves, right?
When you said sports movies, this was the very first one to come into my mind. Even though it's nowhere near top tier, I'm sticking with it. I feel like it's been there for me throughout my life. I need to be there for him. So, Marky Mark himself, I think, Invincible.
I was waiting for you to say something completely different when you said, yeah, I think. No, Marky Mark was not in the game plan. That was The Rock. But
yeah. Yeah. All of a sudden, my arm is really hurting, by the way.
Invincible's a good one. I would like that movie if I didn't hate everything about Philadelphia.
It does hurt that it's about the Eagles. And also, if you read the true story, you see so many liberties they took to make it a much better story than it truly was. Nevertheless, I enjoy it. So
it is a good movie, that's for sure.
It makes me think that maybe, just maybe, my football dream will come true.
Oh.
The Woj Bomb. The Woj Bomb. I'm very proud that my wife knows sports that well. All right, Kyle, you're on the clock.
All right. I have a couple of deciding between a couple different options here, but I'm gonna go with quality over nostalgia.
Uh-oh.
So I'm gonna go with Ford versus Ferrari. I'm going for out of the box sports here.
That is a great pick because I'm pretty sure of all of these movies, that's the most, highly touted. I've never seen it and I wanted to watch it in preparation for this, but now I'm glad I never even had the option to draft it.
It's pretty good. It's a little long, but it's definitely interesting.
I started it and 5 minutes in, I'm like, this seems really good, but no, I don't have time.
Because
no
talking is always the best 5 minutes in.
You have to catch it. It's like the hook of a song. You got to get caught in, and it just didn't happen.
Has to build the world and then have the person change their life in the 10th minute, and then that sets off the first act. And then...
5 minutes into Miracle, I was hooked.
Yeah, I will say I agree with that. All right,
Fun fact, the Russia game was not the gold medal game.
Oh, I know that one, actually.
That's not a fun fact. That's just something you should know.
Especially if you've seen the movie before, yeah. All right, so what do I add to remember the Titans here? I feel like I already have one anyway, but maybe I should go ahead and pick some other movies just in case. I'm going to go with my heart here and pick one of my all-time favorite movies. It's not strictly a Disney movie, but I'm taking The Sandlot.
Wow.
Yeah, I have.
Killing me, Smalls.
I can't not get that movie. I think You're Killing Me Small. Everybody knows that, right? Children are born knowing You're Killing Me Smalls. I think everybody understands that reference. So definitely a classic sports movie for sure.
Right. I've heard the reference. I thought it was from South Park, though. So no lie.
I believe that was Kenny. It might be different.
TIL, You're Killing Me Small, is not from South Park.
All right. This is tough now. I'm not sure where I want to go from here because there's a few, and I'm pretty sure they're not going to get back to me if I let them go here. I think I'm going to go. Oof. All right. Doobie took Mighty Ducks, but I'm going to take the superior Mighty Ducks movie, and I'm going to take D2.
First of all, my Mighty Ducks should count for the whole franchise.
That's why I'm going with buddies.
Is D2 the superior, much like Terminator and Godfather?
When you think of the bad guys from Mighty Ducks, it's Team Iceland. I don't even remember who they played in the first one. It's Team Iceland. It's Mighty Ducks too.
They played Perry White.
And the Knuckle Puck. I get the Knuckle Puck too.
Yeah, this is when Keenan comes in.
Yeah.
Dude, I have never felt so out of place. I've not seen this movie. I don't know what you guys are talking about.
All right. Well, I'm glad the pick came back to me quickly because I need to snag up what was going to be my number 2 pick, and it's fallen to 3. But one of my favorite movies as a kid and made me love the Chicago Cubs, Rookie of the Year. I'm glad it's in the Disney library now.
That's a good movie.
And so I can choose.
Butt loving. I was hoping that was going to come back to me.
Sorry. Henry Rosenberger.
That was a good movie. Good choice. Good choice. So Kyle's got bobsled, auto racing, and baseball. Mack's got
classic sports there at least.
Football, kid baseball, and kid hockey. I forgot my first pick already, and I can't recognize the
Mighty Ducks.
All right. So for my third pick, okay, I got to admit, I really want to do Dodgeball just because it has what I think is the greatest movie line in the history of film. If you can dodge a wrench, you can dodge a ball. But other than that, it's not that good a movie. So I'm going to take that one off my board. But I really wanted to use that line.
He's torn it off his.
Brink, also a very good movie. One of the first things I watched on Disney Plus, but not going to pick it.
I just want to say I can make a ton of Dodgeball references, but I'm not sure what I can and can't get away with. So I'm gonna hold back on that.
Err on the side of safety.
I heard safety. I think Doobie just made his pick.
Yeah.
All right, I'm going to go with Cars 3.
Oh, okay.
Cars is ripped as a bad franchise, and I can understand that even though I love them. But I think we universally agree Cars 3 got it right. It's an awesome movie. I think it holds a special place in a lot of people's hearts because Cars finally came through. It's got John Ratzenberger in it. First pick for John Ratzenberger on the board. So actually, it's the first animated on the board, isn't it?
I think it's the only animated option as far as...
But you'll notice we had Cars 1 and Cars 3 on the official draft board, but not Cars 2 because... Well, first of all, why would you choose it? But also, it's not a sports movie.
I did notice that. I was very impressed by that, actually. Yeah, let's go with Cars 3.
Doobie, I want to give you credit on that one because I gave you some shade for picking Mighty Ducks instead of D2. I think Cars 3 is the better Cars movie there.
For sure. And by the way, I picked the whole franchise. You just didn't.
Oh, well, that's going to weigh you down in the long run.
Yeah, you just got Cars 2. Congratulations.
Benjamin.
I'm waiting for my music.
Branded content.
Oh, he wants to bring back the pick as ints. No.
It's a conventional pick, but I got to go there. Angels in the Outfield.
Yeah, I was actually just noticing that is still on the board. I was kind of surprised by that.
Very conventional. Very boring.
Hey, listen,
I noticed they didn't have their sequels, so I'm just going to go with Angels in the Outfield.
I mean, if you want to choose Angels in the End Zone, there's the wild card right down there, sir.
Please do. Please do. It's not even where they had it.
Oh, I did actually just think of a wild card that could be on the board too, but it's not something I will ever pick.
Snow Buddies.
So I'm going to take this. There's a couple I actually want more, but I think I'm going to take this one because I think it'll go away sooner. And that will be The Rookie.
Oh, that was almost my last pick. That's a good one. That is a great movie. Was it about Jim Morris of The Doors and his debut with the Tampa Devil Rays? Yeah. All right. I think I'm going to be the first one to use a wild card here.
Oh,
Okay.
all right.
Can't believe this didn't make the list because this is, for a certain generation, this is as good as it gets. High School Musical.
Wow.
Does it count?
Do we have any debate there?
I think that is a sports movie because in the end, the climax is about a basketball game.
That's fair.
Your
Wow,
take.
that's a sneaky pick.
Yeah,
You hold it back.
One,
Hold
the
it
OG.
back.
the original. Yeah.
The original. Yeah, well, come on.
Not the musical, the series.
That is most definitely not a sports movie.
Oh, it's back to me. All right. Well, I gotta look at my draft board real quick.
How many picks are we doing, by the way? Do we have a set?
5.
Oh, yeah, we'll do 5 picks.
Okay. Ooh.
Standard. Wait, that's not. Yeah, I guess that's fair.
All right, I'm going to take another sentimental pick that also has some quality to it. When I was 17 years old, I went to this art house movie theater for the first time to go see this movie and ended up working there, working every position in the building. And now that theater is no more. So it holds a very special place in my heart. So I will choose what I believe to be the only Fox Searchlight film on this list and Bend It Like Beckham.
I thought it would be The World's Greatest Athlete. Like Beckham. I've never seen that one either. Is it any? Apparently, it's good, huh?
It's all right. I haven't seen it in a long time. I haven't seen it since that day. But young Keira Knightley's in it. And so, what else do you need to know?
Yeah, at this point, we're going to scrape in the bottom of the barrel, right? So you get Keira Knightley, and that's it. That's all the points you need.
There's
even in drafts day, Mr. Turner.
There is a highly regarded film that no one has picked. Highly regarded.
I don't think the game plan is that highly regarded.
It's not on. It may not be on our radar, but it is highly regarded. In fact, I might even pick it my next time just to prove a point.
All right. Well, Doobie, you made me nervous before because you talked about one of my just favorite comedies in general. I'm taking Dodgeball.
That was on my list as well. That was almost my pick for this one.
If you can dodge a wrench, you can dodge a ball.
Yeah, I mean, it's a ridiculous sports movie, but it qualifies. So, and it's hilarious and it holds up. If you watch it now, you're still gonna laugh.
And gave us the Ocho.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, we got a whole ESPN channel out of this movie.
That joke paid off a decade later. What other movie can say that?
That is a great point. That is a great
Chuck Norris.
And all right, so I have one more pick here. And listen, I know how these things work. There's some people are going to vote for this that aren't actually watching right now, so they're not going to hear what I said. I'm going to pick this for votes here. I'm taking Cars.
By the way, why do you get 3 number 1 picks and Ben only gets 2? This odd number round thing is kind of suspicious.
Sorry, I didn't realize it until now, but too bad. It's a bold move, Cotton.
And then he wasted it on Cars, so it doesn't matter.
Cars is going to steal some votes.
Yeah, okay. All right, Mike. Kyle, you got Ice Princess?
No, I'm not taking Ice Princess. I'm torn between a couple different things. You know what? I'm going to do the company man thing and take Safety.
Okay.
That is the company man.
I will tell you what my fifth pick was going to be unless someone else takes it. But
Safety. Haven't seen it. Did you see it, Mack?
I haven't watched it yet either. No, I am planning on it though.
and then you'll tell me that it's not really a sports movie, even though it revolves around sports, because there's only like 2 scenes of football in the entire thing.
Listen, we gave Doobie High School Musical. Safety definitely counts.
If we're ranking these, should that be worth 2 points?
I
see what you did there.
All right. I'm going to, again, pull a pick strictly in an effort to get votes, because I feel like there are certain people that will recognize that this is one of the best movies Disney's ever created, even though it's a small film. It is a great film that someday I will see. And that would be The Queen of Katwe.
I thought that was what you were going to go with.
That's a great film.
Yes. And chess, though, not a sport, so we're really stretching it. But since it's on the list, I'll go ahead and pick it.
Yeah, that was a bit of a stretch, but I I've never seen that movie, and I've heard it's great, and it is on my list.
Since it was made by ESPN, I feel like it gets like a
special edition station. By the way, that may be, if we were to do a poll on movies of I've never seen it, but I know it's great, that may be the #1 Disney movie.
Listen, you could have just told me it was a football movie, and I wouldn't have known the difference. So it's all right.
All right, so it's time for the movie irrelevant pick.
Yeah.
So I could go for wins here, try and, but I feel like I need to go with this movie that speaks to me because it's actually, I have something in common with this movie. I'm gonna go with The Waterboy.
Right.
Okay, Bobby.
It hurt me to not pick it, but I went for the votes with Cars.
Yeah.
So there's some movies here that we didn't pick that I feel at least deserve a little bit of mention. I feel kind of bad that they didn't make the top 20. Secretariat, okay, one of the greatest athletes of all time.
Yeah, that was another one that I haven't seen, and I need to watch that movie because, again, heard great things. And
who starred in that movie?
Not Tobey Maguire.
Diane Lane.
No, who starred as the male? Was it Tobey Maguire?
No, that was
it's about a woman. the horse?
Who plays the jockey?
The jockey's not irrelevant to that movie.
All right. Who's on? You're bugging me, Benji. All right.
Are you thinking of Seabiscuit?
Yes.
Maybe I am. Is that Tobey Maguire?
Yes.
That's Tobey Maguire, yeah.
All right. Well, then Secretary is not worth anything. Forget I said that. I'm totally thinking of Seabiscuit. Apparently, I don't know my horses apart well enough. Good thing I'm a vegetarian. Another one that came to mind as a great movie because of the circumstance under which I saw it is Greatest Game Ever Played, about Matt Ouimet's great-great-grandfather.
I was going to go with Brink just to add some extreme sports to my list, but decided to go with safety.
You're not extreme enough with bobsled?
I mean, they don't have bobsleds at the X Games, so
Glory Road is also another great movie. Quality
Glory Road is great. I did consider Glory Road, but I feel like
Glory Road, but not remember the Titans.
Yeah, I love Glory Road.
Yeah, you, Doobie, you need to go watch Remember the Titans. I can't believe you haven't seen that.
Can we all appreciate the fact that Ben only picked one dog movie?
What else was on the list for him to take?
I mean, he could have chosen the whole franchise.
What's the one with
Oh yeah. With what's it called? 7 Degrees, 0 Degrees. The one with Cuba Gooding Jr.
Yeah, I thought of that as we were doing.
Would you call it?
There's two. There's 8 Below, which is based on a true story. Then there's Snow Dogs, which is based on Cuba Gooding Jr. and Nichelle Nichols.
Okay, I'm thinking of 8 Below. Is that a sports movie?
Paul Walker
Yeah.
one. Yeah, I thought of that afterwards. But
Yeah, that's a good dog movie. And then I'm really shocked Ben didn't make any mention of the financial movie on this list, $1 Million Arm.
That is a pretty good movie too. I did enjoy
Do
that one.
not take adjustable rate mortgages. Go fixed. Protect yourself.
he also could have gone with Togo. I would have counted that.
I thought of Togo too. I wanted to add it to the list, but I was like, you know what? I'm going to hang on. Maybe this is a wild card pick.
How is that a sports movie?
It's a dog race, isn't it?
Yeah.
Not really.
Oh, that's right. No, yeah, it's not actually the race. It's what inspired the race, though, isn't it? Isn't that close enough?
Okay, that works. That works. And then The Game Plan, by the way, is a good movie. So
It has its moments.
I went to my cupboard midway through the show to try and find cinnamon, but I couldn't find any.
yeah. Well, if you're allergic, you don't keep it at home.
If
The
people are
wild
watching this live, they can vote. Let us know which pick we missed. Let us know who you think wins so far. We're gonna put it to Twitter afterwards, but you can vote.
Can we each kind of? I'm sorry, Kyle. Sorry.
No, you're good.
Can we just go through our, say our 5 again? Give one closing statement, one pitch. Mack.
Yeah, I drafted Remember the Titans. I think that's the only argument I need. But I also have the Sandlot, D2, Dodgeball, and Cars. I mean, I got classic. I have recent, with Dodgeball and Cars. I got a Pixar movie. I got the franchise starter in Pixar. So I mean, come on, I got this.
That's a good pitch. That's a good pitch.
All right. Well, for me, I have some real classics, some ones that you remember from your childhood or loved as an adult, both ways. So you also have original sports like ones you don't see very often, bobsledding and car racing at Le Mans. And then you also have some classic sports, football, soccer, the biggest sport in the world. Come on now. And
Going international on those votes.
yeah, and baseball. So, and I've chose Fox Searchlight and Disney Plus. I have a variety of studios in mind as well.
That's a compelling pitch too. I like that. So let's see. I went with the actual biggest sport in the world, football, because that's what they call soccer around the world. But then in America, it's a whole different sport, so that makes it bigger as a cumulative. So I like that. I was the only one that had the guts to go off the board with High School Musical, which for a generation is the greatest movie ever created. I mean, it gave us Zac Efron, don't forget, Vanessa Hudgens, Queen of Katwe. I went artsy, and we've got some ESPN films there. We've got some Pixar, some Disney Channel, Invincible, Marky Mark, maybe, I'm still not sure. And of course, The Mighty Ducks, the one that we all grew up on, except in my neighborhood. So there's my pitch for Doobie's Once Upon a Dream Team, unbeatable.
I picked Miracle, Air Bud, Angels in the Outfield, The Rookie, and Waterboy. So if you don't vote for me, that means you hate America, dog, heaven, young people, and water.
Gatorade.
All right. Benji going actual politics with his pitch.
I will say, aside from my own lineup, the movies I would most want to watch would be Benji's lineup.
Well, that's a good question. I feel like Max, because I really need to see Remember the Titans, apparently.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I'm probably with Mac too.
Yeah.
I still like mine. I'm happy with it.
Well, yeah, I like mine the best, but I'm just saying.
By the way, the wild card that I thought of mid-show here was the garbage picking, field goal kicking Philadelphia phenomenon. I'm surprised nobody drafted a wild card with that one.
What is that?
You're gonna make me repeat the title? The garbage picking, field goal kicking Philadelphia phenomenon.
I remember that.
But again, that goes against your rule of hating everything Philadelphia.
Oh yeah, no, there was no chance I was ever picking it.
I've never heard of this.
Well, it was a Wonderful World of Disney movie, right, with Tony Danza.
Yeah.
I just thought of one, but I'm not sure if it's Disney or not.
So, Doobie, you said you'd never seen Remember the Titans?
Correct. And now I can't because it's become a principal movie. But
Recently, Donald Faison is in that movie, and his best friend is Zach Braff, and he found out on their podcast that Zach had never actually watched the movie, so he finally got around to doing that. So I feel like you get a pass.
yes, I definitely get that.
You don't get a pass. You get lumped in with Zach Braff. That's what you get.
Chicken Little himself.
I like that movie.
Well, he can't do it all on his own.
See, now I have to. This is one of those times I really have to decide: am I going to see it, or do I stick to my gun here? Of no, I don't have to see it.
That has never worked out for you.
Yes, it did. Because remember, I finally saw. What's it called? Marriage. What's that one called?
Father of the Bride.
Not Father of the Bride. No, Princess Bride. And I hated it.
One time.
So, anyway, I like this game, guys. Who came up with this, Mac?
Well, it was Kyle's idea, really.
It was mostly Mac.
We're gonna be doing it again soon.
I'm looking for. Do we know what our next topic will be?
We don't yet, but I mean, I guess once we set a date, we can start picking a theme that fits with whatever we're going to do.
Okay.
But like Kyle said, keep an eye out for our poll. We'll share a screenshot of this here so you can see all of our picks, and you can vote for who you think assembled the best lineup of Disney sports movies.
Best being the best movies overall, not who would win in a fight of all the lead actors.
Right. No, because I mean, I've got Denzel and a giant dog, so I've got this locked up.
I would not have chosen Queen of Catway if that was our How we were watching this.
Yeah, you get Queen of Catway and Zach Efron.
Queen of Catway and Squad. Emilio Estevez, Marky Mark, but okay. And a car.
Game Plan would have been my first pick.
Yeah.
And you've got Adam Sandler down there, so I wouldn't be laughing too much.
Also, why are you beating up my poor dog?
All right.
All right, so thank you, everybody. And yeah, like I said, keep an eye out for the poll. And
Subscribe, like the stream, ring the bell.
Join us in 2.5 hours for another show. Yeah.
What's that?
OP In Depth, The High Republic.
Oh, what's that about?
The High Republic.
Okay, people don't know what that is. They're gonna think it's a 420 thing.
fair point.
Just saying.
That's what it takes to bring them in.
Hey, Disney Publishing knows what they're doing.
All right.
And Mack will create dodgeball jokes.
Bye, everyone.